I'm a 39-year-old woman, single mom to my daughter, Alara, who just turned 15. I've raised her on my own since the day she was born. No dramatic custody battles or deadbeat dad stories. He was never in the picture, and that's never been the hard part. The hard part has always been my own mother, Celeste. Celeste is the kind of woman who says things like back in my day unironically. She believes people should go to college, get a traditional job, marry young, and prioritize appearances. Anything outside that makes her uncomfortable. I didn't follow her path. I built my own, and for that, she's never stopped quietly punishing me. I'm the executive director of a private think tank focused on sustainable urban development. We design long-term plans for cities to be more resilient, green infrastructure, emergency logistics, climate policy, that kind of work. It's not glamorous, but it's high impact. Celeste doesn't understand any of it. She tells people I work on my laptop all day like I'm just playing games. If someone asks what I do, she'll either change the subject or say something like, oh, she's always doing some online thing. She never really settled. For years, I brushed it off. It used to bother me, but I got used to it. I stopped correcting her, let her run her mouth. But recently, something shifted. It wasn't about me anymore. Alara's growing up. She's smart, observant, the kind of teenager who actually listens. She doesn't just take things at face value, she asks questions. And for most of her life, I've worked hard to protect her from the weird, cold dynamic between me and Celeste. I never wanted her to inherit that baggage, but I slipped. I let my guard down. Celeste asked to visit for the weekend. She said she wanted to bond with Alara, and even though every part of me screamed no, I said yes. Maybe it was guilt. Maybe it was the fact that Celeste is Alara's only living grandparent. Maybe I just wanted to see if there was something left worth salvaging. The first night was fine. Awkward, but fine. We had dinner, watched a movie. Celeste kept her comments subtle. I thought maybe, just maybe, it would be okay. The next morning, I went out early to grab coffee. There's a small cafe 2 blocks from my house, and I figured I'd give them some alone time. I came back through the side door like I always do when I've got my hands full. I wasn't trying to sneak in, I just didn't expect to hear what I did. I stopped when I heard voices in the kitchen. Celeste was talking to Alara in that fake soft voice she uses when she thinks she's being wise. She said, your mother wasted her potential. She could have had something real, but she chose to play pretend with strange jobs and big ideas. She thinks she's important, but she's just hiding from real life. It felt like someone slammed the air out of my chest. I didn't go in. I stayed where I was, completely still. I couldn't see them, but I could hear everything. Alara didn't respond. No outrage, no defense, not even a question, just silence. And that silence, God, that silence hurt more than if she had agreed. I backed away, went around to the front, and made sure they heard the door when I came in. I walked in with a smile, holding 2 coffees like nothing had happened. Celeste looked up, all polite and sweet. Alara gave a small nod and stared at her cereal like it had something to say. That night, Alara didn't come downstairs for our usual movie. She stayed in her room. I didn't push. I sat in the kitchen alone, just staring at the wall. I wasn't just angry, I was ashamed. It's ashamed that I let that woman have a moment alone with my daughter. It's ashamed that I didn't say anything. But I wasn't going to fix it with an argument. Celeste thrives on confrontation. She twists every raised voice into evidence that she's the victim. I wasn't going to play that game. So I made a decision. The following week, I had a major event scheduled. Our think tank had been working on a multi-year infrastructure plan with several international cities, and the launch event was being held downtown. It was a closed-door, high-level gathering, delegates, mayors, engineers,